Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brad with Spike Fitness, and today is Saturday, November 9th. So it's a Saturday. I missed my Thursday and my Friday training, just kind of hanging out with the family and just kind of overcome by family events, so I didn't get a chance to go out and train. So, gonna link up with my friend, and I think that's who that was right there. Gonna link up with my friend and head to the gym actually now, and try to make up for missing Thursday, Friday training session. So today is going to be some speed work. I think I'm going to bring my duffalo bar. Going to work on a little bit of a run and get into it. I've got my goods from Korea actually showed up yesterday, which is one of the reasons why I wasn't able to make it to the gym, because I wasn't sure when they would arrive. But I've got my VBT, my open barbell from Squats and Science, so I can track my bar speed. I've got my bands, so I've got my whole kit is back with me now. So I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, we're just gonna pop over there and get after it here in just a minute. Gonna finish up getting my things together in a bag and ready to rock, and we're gonna get after it. So stay tuned. Want to hit you in the front end too. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate that. Really want to keep growing the channel. So if you haven't subbed up to the channel, hit that bell and blowing up. Hit the bell, join the channel. Appreciate you guys very, very much. And like I said, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. All right, guys. See you in the gym.
Yeah. Go and play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Mine need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I take that. Ask them now, we'll say that. I've been going to the top and I got what they not, so I know that they hate that. But I'm on now. All these lanes gonna zone out. And all these lanes gonna tell you what I did, and they twist and they worse till I fall out. But I know that, so I keep what I'm doing cause I own that. And I stay in the lab and I kill everything, but I don't ever move, I'm a Kodak. So I'm gone, finally back in my home. I'm working like so much, they swear I had me a clone. Can't answer my phone now, just leave it there, that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now. Cause I'm back in my zone now. Zone now.
Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now.
Red ones are mine. Now we're gonna go a couple of heavier sets. So you want to go with something like the ballpark of like maybe 80. Maybe not that. So my best, I could probably hit 7 now, and I'll probably get like 5 to 5 for like a couple reps maybe.
So something that way from 5 reps?
Yeah, 5 reps. But we'll start with like a plate or whatever, just to feel without the bands. It's different now. Okay. You're gonna feel the difference.
Back in my zone now.
My zone. Please don't let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone.
Let me into my zone. Please don't let me in.
Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that line back. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess, but I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So I'm gone, finally back in my home. I'm working like so much, they swear I had me a clone. Can't answer my phone now, just leave it there, that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up, cause I'm back in my zone now. Cause I'm back in my zone now. Zone now.
Oh yeah.
Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now. Back in my zone now.
Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone.
Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone.
Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my
Let's go. Up. There you go. You got it.
All right, cool. So we're gonna wrap down the video. Just kind of want to touch base on kind of what we did. So this is my buddy Dan. You've met him before, but the way that I do videos, I don't know when these things will come out. So I'm all over the map with my timing on things. At any rate, so wanted at least for me to get in and do some training. We talked because we ran into each other a little bit earlier. A little bit closer here, yeah, just so we can hear you. So we talked a little bit earlier about getting together and train. I was trying to make up for missing my speed work, basically my speed bench, then my speed squat. So you just kind of fell in with what I did. So kind of what we did, the band training, is that something that you're used to doing?
Recently, no.
No, so it's a little bit different than how you're training currently.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? What do you think of that?
It definitely caught me off guard. I wasn't used to using those stabilizers, treating the weight with just the bands on as like the heaviest thing you're gonna lift. You know, that definitely caught me off guard. I enjoyed squatting and benching different. Switched things up for me because I was kind of getting like a mental plateau of how I was training, so I like the change. Yeah,
the thing with the bands too, one of the reasons why I like the bands is because that, you know, that accelerated gravity. You know, so you know, if you take an object and you drop it, it's gonna fall at terminal velocity, right? It can only fall as fast as it's going to fall. I forget what the actual number is. We can look it up on Google if you care so much. But at any rate, yeah, 9 point something or rather meters per second. So with the bands on there, it accelerates that drop, right? So it actually wants to launch you down into the ground, and so it's in a completely different stimulus than, you know, just normal straight weight benching or straight weight squatting. It really adds a kind of a different effect on the body, and I really like that. So that was pretty cool. And then with the Duffalo bar, so it's a different bar. I brought my own bar into the gym today.
Yeah.
Have you trained with the Duffalo bar before?
Not once.
Okay,
Never.
so did you totally different? What did you think of the Duffalo bar?
I didn't even notice the weight difference at first. I just felt the weight distribution difference.
Right, because that curve.
Yeah, that was the one thing that really felt different for me, because we had like something I could rep for 10, like 165. Put it on there, I was like, whoa, this feels heavier and
feels different. Yeah.
Different, yeah. So. Did
you feel was it more different? Benching with the Duffalo bar or squatting with the Duffalo bar? Did it feel from what a normal straight bar? Was it more different with the bench or more different with the squat? Did it feel like the squat was way different, or the bench was more different than normal?
Bench was
a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah, way different.
I find the same thing too. It definitely feels different. Although what I feel with the Duffalo bar as I squat is you almost get that kind of a pendulum effect.
Yes. Yeah,
and so if you're not staying in line, whereas if you kind of rock forward or lean back, you get that pendulum effect, and it kind of gives you that kinesthetic response where it's like you're fucking shit up. You need to try to stay in a straight line. So that's kind of what it does for me.
It definitely, with squatting at least, it made me think more about controlling on the way down, because I noticed I get to my usual depth and then I'd pendulum a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wait, hold on, maybe I should just control it a little better and get out of the hole more controlled and explosive.
You get that feedback from the bar that maybe things aren't as clean as maybe they should be. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, yeah, so I don't want to make this a crazy long video. You know, I'll definitely have some stuff in there with the different squats and the benches and stuff, kind of what we did and how we did it. And then I'm upset with myself for missing. I wish I would have filmed that one, but we did. I put the blue bands that we were using. I put those blue bands, first one around my neck and knocked out some dips, and then I did 2. So maybe next time I'm in there, I'll film that. But I was pretty excited about having those 2 bands around my neck and still being able to hit out 10 reps on dips. It's pretty cool. But yeah, man, it's good. So I guess 2 things that are kind of big focuses. You know, one, sometimes switching things up from what your routine is, kind of get you out of that the doldrums, so to speak. So kind of make things fresh for you and get you a little bit invigorated about your training. And then 2, something that I talked about a lot is having somebody to be able to train with. It's always good when you have someone that's willing to go lockstep with you. But sometimes, you know, with training partners, that's not maybe how it always works. So it's also good if you just have someone that's willing to be there at the same time that you are, that can maybe help support you with spots and things like that. So It was definitely good for me to have you around. I don't think I would have had the value out of today's training that I got without you. So I just want to say thanks for showing up and helping me out and
Thank you.
making today interesting.
You could have hit the weight without me, trust me.
Yeah. Some days you're the statue, some days you're the pigeon.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so yeah, that's it. I want to wrap it down there. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave in the chat box below. If you like the video, help me out with a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. You know, I think like a full 30% of my viewers aren't subbed. What are you doing with your lives, guys? Come on, help me out. Definitely want to keep making the channel grow, so I would appreciate any support I can get with you guys. But yeah, remember guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like work through the doldrums, or trying different modalities, trying different implements, got to get in, train to spite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah. Gon' play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Mine need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I take that. Ask them now what stage at. I've been going to the top and I got what they not, so I know that they hate that. But I'm on now. All these lanes gonna zone out. And all these lanes gonna tell you what I did, and they twist and they worse till I fall out.